Bottom to the Top Hoops, what we like to do is we like to basically put you on to what's going on, creating highlight reels. What we are setting the platform up for kids that are not on the radar, where we can give them a look and get them a look. All right? And log on to that bottomtothetop.hoops.com.
From the bottom to the top hoops, Gauchos versus New York Dragons. Highlights. The fight for the best 12 and under team in New York City. City Legendz. Bottom to the top, New York Dragons, champions. Who's the champions? The Dragons. From the bottom to the top, hoops.com. Log on.
you thirsty, fuck you. It's a little. That's a South one.
Give it up for the New York City Gauchos.
I know he's bringing the boys and shit.
Next up is Hendrick. Give it up for Hendrick. Next up is Ali. Next up is David.
Take that away.
Next up is Michael. Next up is Lee. Next up is Lee.
No, there's one of
Champ, New York Dragons. Give him a round of applause. And the MVP is Tristan. Give it up for Tristan. Hey, we're here at the City Legendz Basketball Classic 12U Championship. Here at the winner's circle, New York Dragons. You guys pulled it out, a tough game against the Gauchos. How did you guys be able to pull it out, Tristan?
We played great defense. We did good passing.
And so tell me, you guys fought a tough game, and I saw it was nip and tuck. How were you able to kind of propel your team to victory? Obviously, you got the MVP. What was it in terms of your mindset that helped you get your team over the top?
Setting screens and pick and rolling, and getting the ball and scoring in the basket and passing the ball.
Was it a fun game to be a part of? I saw it was intense out there. Guys was a little chippy. Was it enjoyable to be out there? Was you intense? Were you nervous?
No, it was enjoying it. Nah, I wasn't nervous.
So you've been there before?
Yeah.
You played in these types of games. You feel like you was built for this?
Yeah.
So you came away with the MVP. Did you feel like in the game, in order for your team to win, you was going to have a big game today?
Nah, I just wanted everybody to play fairly and score and pass the ball.
So would you consider yourself a team player and somebody who's all about winning?
A team player.
Definitely a team player. Well, the MVP, Tristan Brown. Obviously, you'll have a lot more MVPs to come. Good luck to you in the future, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Here live at the City Legendz Basketball Classic, Jalen Santiago, you guys got a championship. How you feeling about the win?
It was awesome. It was awesome. I didn't expect to go to the championship after losing in the first round last year.
Well, you know what, man? You guys showed that you persevered. Your team got better. You played a lot better. How do you feel? What do you think the difference in a year is?
A lot. Like, you could practice way more. Like, this year we practiced a lot more, and then last year we had a chance to just see what the competition was like.
So now, championship game, what is your mindset going into the game? Are you nervous? Are you excited? Do you feel confident? Did you feel like you were going to have a big game? And did you feel confident your guys were going to show up and be able to pull out the championship?
Yeah, I thought we could have won easily, but I was very nervous.
You were nervous?
Yeah.
But that's good. When you're nervous, that means that you're focused. So let me ask you, in games like this with a lot of intensity, you feel like this is the type of games you want to be a part of? Is it intense? What is your mindset while the game is going on?
I just want to impact the game the best I can and play the best way I could.
So I noticed during the game, you did a lot. You got steals, you got rebound, you settled your team. Would you consider yourself one of the leaders of the team in terms of getting guys in the right place?
Yeah, definitely. I'll play point when I'm point guard, and I'll play center when I'm playing, like when I play up 13U, I'll play point guard and center when I have to, like in 12U. So yeah, I'd say
it's all about getting it done with the team, right?
Yeah.
So the biggest thing, man, as you start to see yourself develop in the future for what basketball holds for you, obviously in the classroom, what do you want for yourself and this team in the future in terms of the growth and opportunities that's in front of you?
I just want us to keep winning and keep entering more and more tournaments to get better and keep practicing.
Congratulations on the win, man. I know you'll have many more.
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you.
City Legendz Basketball Classic here live. My man, Rich Henry, you guys pull out a hard-fought victory against the Gauchos. Tell me a little bit about the strategy going in terms of what you guys wanted to do against them to have your team be effective.
Most definitely. So, you know, throughout the summer, we tried to run a helter-skelter type game. We like to speed up the pace. And we do that on both sides of the ball. On defense, we like to run a full court trap. And on offense, we like to rebound and just hit ahead. That way it makes the game easier for the players, try to score a lot of points and try to make the game quick.
You know what, you bring up an interesting point, because as I look at it at this level, you know, I see you guys run sets, but you guys mostly want to get out in space, play, use your athleticism, your length, which I think was a difference in the game, and minimize the amount of thinking that the kids have to do.
Absolutely.
Let them play off instinct and just do what's natural to them.
Absolutely.
So do you feel like that helped you guys kind of get to the winner's circle?
Yeah, well, definitely. At this age group, you know, it's very important as a coach to coach every play, whether it's offense and defense. So we want to minimize the amount of sets and the amount of thinking they have to do, and rely more on the instincts and what they naturally know how to do, which is shoot, run, and pass. And so we try to put a set or two in there just to keep the organization. But like you said, what we really want to do is we want to get the ball and go and play off instinct. So definitely.
You know, as you guys start to kind of make a name for the young Dragons, getting championships, and you obviously seeing it build, I mean, it has to be fulfilling knowing from where you guys came from to kind of where the ascend is and the kids' development. What do you see for the future of these kids in the program?
What I'd like to see is, so I had a couple of players who I've been doing this for about 12, 13 years now, and the ultimate reward for me is to actually see them go on and accept scholarships from colleges and then go on to be a collegiate athlete. So I've seen that, and I've seen the process of how to make that happen, and so that's what I'm looking for these kids, just to, whether it's Division 1, 2, or 3, just to actually see them further their education and have an opportunity to be an athlete as well. So that's the main goal for me.
Well, we know what you did on the court.
Absolutely.
We know what your many buckets at BMCC and LIU.
Absolutely.
So it's great to see you paying it forward to the kids, and congratulations on the championship.
Thank you, brother.
Yep. Coach Darryl Jones here at the City Legendz Basketball Classic 2019. Talk a little bit about how you guys were able to force your will on the other team. Obviously, the Gauchos, a formidable opponent, and your kids fought off some tough runs, were able to kind of stay steady, and then kind of have some separation at the end.
Well, number one, we wanted to come in knowing that they were a really good team because we played them in a couple of other tournaments. So first and foremost, we wanted to control the rebounding game, offensively and defensively, and just be physical to make them uncomfortable and then execute on our end offensively. So we've been in a couple of tough games so far this summer. We won a couple of tournaments, so the kids are, you know, a little battle tested also.
So you talk about that, and I heard you consistently on the sideline talking to the kids, make them uncomfortable. Is that kind of a staple of how you want your kids to play, to really get into people and win that toughness battle? Is that something that you pride yourself in, a staple of the program?
Yes, we always want to hang our hats on the defensive end. You know, getting the 50-50 balls, taking charge, a lot of intangibles, and kind of manufacture our offense. You know, we play an up-tempo style, we press, we play some man-to-man. So at this age, you know, kids aren't used to playing man-to-man, but trying to get them ready for the next level when they get to high school and anything. So we change it up, we do a little bit of pressing, we play some man-to-man. So, you know, to prepare them for the next stage of their basketball careers.
You know, as you say that, I spoke to Coach Henry. He talked a little bit about, you know, simplifying the game. Kids at this age, you don't want to give them too much information and overwhelm them. You want them to be able to rely on their basketball instincts, to be able to, you know, just play free with some structure and kind of let the game happen. So if you guys kind of come in and do what you do, you know, you'll end up on the positive side of things. Is that something that you kind of manifest throughout the summer?
Yes. Well, offensively, we only run 2 sets. So the primary.
Don't give away your whole playbook, coach.
The primary goal is sharing the ball, making an extra pass, putting people in positions where they can be successful, and just like you said, simplifying the game, making open shots, sharing the ball, and you know, making the teammates better. So we kind of pride ourselves on those kind of principles.
So obviously this is a professional situation. I'm in a professional mode, but as my big brother, I want to say congratulations. I love you.
Oh yeah, the namesake.
Yes, sir. And the full interview is coming in the near future.
City Legendz Basketball Classic 2019. The winning coach, Daryl Jones.
Black
Congratulations.
Elvis.
Yes, sir. Black Elvis. Take care.
And log on to that bottom to the top hoops.com.